Oh, welcome again to another podcast, Down to Earth, but Heavenly Minded. And I'm your host, Rish. And today I have a little story that maybe you can relate to. Let me just switch screens here. The story is entitled Serious Things Tomorrow. I'm kind of a jokester myself. I kind of like to humor people, uh, tell a joke now and then, and enjoy pleasure and good times sometimes too. But there's a time to get serious. And this is one of those stories that does exactly that. Well, serious things tomorrow. Many years ago, there lived in Greece a ruler named Archias, a very selfish man. He lived only for pleasure and cared little for nothing for the needs of his people. Many hated him, and at last some even plotted to kill him. Archias knew nothing of the plot, but the people of Athens heard of it. Immediately, a friend of his uh, wrote a letter to the king warning him of the dangers and pointing out a way of escape. Urgently, the vital message was sent on its way. Archias was busy holding a great feast when the message arrived. But since he came all the way from Athens with an important letter, he was admitted at once into the presence of the king. My lord, he says, your friend earnestly begged you to read his message at once, as it speaks of a serious thing. Archias, merry with wine and bent on pleasure, was in no mood to read a letter then. Never guessing what it contained, he laughingly cast it aside, exclaiming as he did, so serious things tomorrow. Put it off. We're enjoying ourselves. Then he returned to his pleasure. Well, does that sound familiar? Are you having too much fun in life right now? And you just don't want to think about serious things. Maybe you don't even want to listen to this message, this little story. Well, poor man, his tomorrow never came. No future warning was given. His evening pleasure came to a sad and abrupt end. At the height of the feast, those who had plotted against the king rushed forward and killed him. Perhaps you are enjoying good health and looking forward to an evening of fun and pleasure. Thinking about your soul is too serious for you to consider just now. And like Archias, you say serious things tomorrow. But stop. Tomorrow may never come. This may be your last night or your last warning on earth. What if God should say to you, as he said to a prosperous farmer long ago, thou fool, this night your soul shall be required of thee. That's in Luke 12:20. You may not like such serious things, but Satan, the enemy of your soul, is trying to persuade you to put down this message. Just forget about it. Don't even listen to it. Forget its warning. Meanwhile, God is sending you a warning, coming judgment, and at the same time pointing out a way of escape. Well, that way is through Christ crucified on the cross for you. In 3 hours of darkness, he bore the judgment of God against sin and judgment that you and I deserve. He died. He rose again. He is seated now at the right hand of God in heaven. Through him, God now offers a free pardon to all who will believe. That pardon states, be it known unto you, therefore, And though this man, Jesus, is preached unto you the forgiveness of sins, and by him all that believe are justified from all things. Acts 13, verses 38 and 39. Won't you pay attention to this warning, this message, and come to Christ for safety? Or will you, like Archias, throw it away, saying serious things tomorrow? Don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. You will have plenty of time for serious thoughts and for nothing else when you find yourself without the Savior, without a friend, and without a hope in the darkness of lost eternity. How shall we escape if we neglect so great a salvation? Hebrews 2, verse 3. And I leave you with that thought. As I end my podcast, just remember, God is out here, and you can find him in your Bible. Think about serious things for a minute, and put all the foolish things aside. You know, all eternity is for a long time. And where you spend eternity, you will determine today. If you do not know Christ, today is the day of salvation. With that said, I'm going to leave you. Bye for now.